7 hard lessons that I had to learn from a kid to becoming a man. Before I get into this video, I want to say I'm kind of going to vent a little bit. I did this video already. I already recorded it. I spent about 30 plus minutes recording this video and lost all of the content because my camera actually overheated and did not record the video, the full video. So I'm doing this video all over again. I'm just going to say, if you guys appreciate this video, by the end of this video, please subscribe for me coming through again with this content. So I'm going to get right into it. I ain't gonna lie, it kind of threw me off, but took some time out. And we're going to do it. So anyway, let's get right into it. 7 hard lessons that I had to learn as a kid, as a young man growing into my adulthood, into becoming a man on my purpose. The first lesson is not taking my education seriously. When I was young, growing up in school, being a part of the clown of the class, being one of the clowns of the class, just entertaining the things that were nonsense behavior, entertaining the things that did not serve my purpose, entertaining the things that was a distraction when it came to where I should have been and how it held me back. And later on in life, how I realized how important it was to commit to my education. Now, I learned this lesson by the time I did go to college and realized how much of a genius and how smart I was as I was an A student, because I took my education serious when I was an adult as opposed to when I was in school. But when I reflect back, I realized how much further could I have been? How much more advanced could I have been? I could have been a valedictorian, you know what I'm saying? I just could have been further along had I taken my education serious while growing up. So that was one hard lesson that I learned, the importance of being in the moment and taking your education serious, and how it can actually haunt you growing up, or how it can actually hold you back when it comes to pursuing life endeavors, career choices, and things of that nature. Y'all, I'm doing my best to keep my energy up, man, because I'm so disappointed, but we're going to come through. I'm going to make sure I come through in the clutch. Anyway, number 2, I would say the next hard lesson that I learned growing into adulthood, becoming a man on my purpose, is not emphasizing the importance of self-discipline. The importance of self-discipline is crucial when it comes to becoming a man of value, a purpose-driven man, for the simple fact that without self-discipline, you don't have consistency. Your behaviors aren't consistent without self-discipline. Nobody's going to take you serious when it comes to anything that you're pursuing. Without self-discipline, you really will have an ebb and flow, up and down roller coaster ride of a journey when it comes to the things that you're pursuing. And you'll have a hard time achieving any goal. You'll have a hard time really locking in on your purpose. You'll have a hard time really succeeding, achieving and accomplishing goals when you're not self-disciplined, when you lack self-discipline. And you'll realize how far it can take you in life when it comes to just locking in, man. Just being self-disciplined when it comes to tackling your goals and going after the more important things, the things that's going to land you where you need to be on your road of discovery when it comes to becoming a purpose-driven individual. I got my notes here, y'all. I actually freestyled it at first, but I don't know if this camera going to trip on me. Anyway, the third thing that I had to learn, the hard lesson that I had to learn becoming a man, is going to clubs and parties. Going to clubs and parties, man, I know it's fun. I know it's Temptation Island. I know, the girls are there. That's pretty much why I was going to the clubs and things of that nature. But just understand that it's really pointless to go to the clubs. It's really pointless. I mean, you're really wasting your time. You're wasting your energy, you're wasting your effort. Okay, you may be able to, get you a female or things of that nature. If you happen to find your woman in the club, which is very, very rare, then maybe that's the only thing that you may benefit from. But the likelihood of you finding your spouse, your wife, young lady, your man, your husband in the club is really slim to none. And furthermore, it's a distraction from your purpose. It's a distraction from your goals. It distracts you completely from pursuing anything in life. On top of that, it's so late. If you have a job, I know a lot of you guys can relate to me, where sometimes I would leave the club and go straight to work, hungover, not feeling good, just pretty much sluggish the next day, really feeling like complete trash at work for the duration of your day. That 8 hours will feel like 24 hours when you're at work. Just feeling like trash, really not accomplishing nothing by going to the clubs and just taking away time away from your life, where you could be utilizing that time and actually working towards your purpose, working towards your vision, and using that time to stretch further in life, becoming the person that you're here to become anyway, being on your purpose, walking on that path of purpose. The most important attributes to life, the most important things that matters when it comes to your growth in life, that really has no place for the clubs. I'm not saying be a Debbie Downer. I'm not saying don't have fun. I'm just saying, to me, the clubs is a distraction and you really don't need it. It serves no real purpose when it comes to growing in life. And I would just say that's one valuable realization as I surpassed that stage in my life, that I really didn't need it and I could have been productive in my day-to-day life, as opposed to going to the clubs, focusing on things that does not not serve me no purpose, that does not contribute to my growth or my dreams. The fourth important thing, which is crucial, is not realizing the importance of time management. Time management is crucial when it comes to getting things done, knocking out goals, tackling goals in your life. And if you're just going about life lackadaisical, just doing things casually, you'll find yourself being one of them ones that say, I have a hard time finding the time to do the things that I really should be doing, the things that I really want to do, the things that will grow me and elevate me in life. A lack of time management and prioritizing your time can really get in the way of you getting to where you need to be when it comes to your purpose in life. You tackling your goals on a day-to-day basis, on a consistent basis, just pushing you, stretching you further to your goals and the things that you want to get accomplished. A lack of time management can not only prevent you from getting to where you want to get, it can actually stop you, for the simple fact that if you live your life where you're not focusing and prioritizing what's important, those things will dwindle down and become obsolete when it comes to pursuing life. You'll find yourself living for someone else, working for someone else for the rest of your life, as opposed to being in pursuit mode when it comes to building that business or whatever it is that you're trying to accomplish, the ways that you're trying to establish yourself. You'll find yourself not only struggling to find the time to do the things that you want to do, you'll find yourself struggling to find the desire, as your desire and your passion will fade over a period of time, the more that you don't address managing your time and making it a priority in your life. The next one, this one right here, is crucial. All of them are crucial, but I would say one of the hard lessons that I had to learn growing up to becoming a value man, a purpose-driven man, is finding myself chasing relationships, chasing women over chasing self-discipline, over pouring into myself, nurturing myself, working on becoming a purpose-driven man, working on becoming an individual who values himself, who discovers the morals and the values and the principles and the important things that will groom you and grow you as a man, as opposed to chasing a woman first and losing sight of those things and learning those things along the way, if ever, chasing a woman. So to me, I feel like it's better to go ahead and pour into yourself. It's better to go ahead and nurture and grow yourself. That way, when you start to find success and you start to know who you are, your vision will be a lot more clear later down the line when it comes to who you actually want in your life, the type of person you want in your life, the type of energy that you want in your life or need in your life, and also the type of energy in general, the type of woman that you will attract as you start to know yourself more, know what you want. The more you're sure of yourself, the more clarity that you get when it comes to your life purpose and who you are as a man, the more clear it will be in terms of your search, in terms of the woman that you pursue, the woman that you have a conversation with, you encounter at some point in your life. You'll have a better idea of who's for you and who's not for you, for the simple fact that you know who you are and you're not just drawn to a pretty face, but you'll also know whether this person contributes to your growth, contributes to your purpose, pours into you, could potentially pour into you, or belong in your circle in general. Whether you guys connect on a spiritual level, business level, whatever the case may be, you'll know from working on yourself, developing your love language, which love language will actually make sense when it comes to your pursuit of having a woman in your life, and ladies, of course, when it comes to having a man. So it's definitely important to make sure that you work on yourself before you start entertaining other relationships and partnerships. All right, next up, the next hard lesson that I had to learn was becoming more of a producer than a consumer. Let me explain myself. When it comes to going after the things that we want in life, sometimes we may find ourselves saying things, and I'm guilty of it too. Sometimes we may find ourselves saying, I don't have time to do this. I don't have time to work on my goals. When I leave work, I don't have time to work on the things that I want to accomplish. I just have a hard time finding time to do the things that matters to me, the things that I want to do, working on my business, working on my vision, taking time out to read, educate myself. A lot of the times we'll find ourselves saying that we have a hard time. And I'll just say, when it comes to me, the lesson that I had to learn in that department is I had to reevaluate myself and reevaluate what I was doing, how much time I was actually consuming watching TV, consuming social media, consuming things that did not necessarily contribute to producing the results that I want, but more so just binge watching TV, whether it was a TV show or even the things that I like doing, like YouTube. I'll watch YouTube, or whatever the case may be. I'll find myself being more of a consumer than a producer. But once that flipped, I found myself actually getting the results that I wanted by turning the TV off or watching less of it, being on social media a lot less, and actually using the majority of that time to actually construct my vision, working towards my goals, being more of a producer of my thoughts, being more of a producer of the things that I wanted to do here on YouTube, being more of a producer to providing more content, being more of a producer producer to contributing to that vision, that business that I wanted to develop and grow and nurture, being more of a producer of doing things that's going to elevate me, mind, body, and spirit. And so once you flip that and you realize instead of taking this block of time out to do all of these things that does not execute any plan or work towards my goals or contribute to my goals, and let me flip that and be on the right side of where I belong and take that time slot, and instead of consuming, we're now producing, we're now contributing, we're now building, we're now elevating, we're now working towards our goals, we're now actually making our dreams come true by taking action and being more producers than consumers. Again, you'll be surprised of how much it'll make a big difference to go from consumption mode, taking that hour time of chilling, relaxing, scrolling on social media, etc., versus actually taking that hour, using that block of time, being in production mode, getting things done, taking care of business, working towards your goals. You'll be surprised of how drastic of a difference it'll take you from not getting things done versus being productive by being more of a producer than a consumer in your day-to-day life. Last but not least, the one valuable lesson that I learned when it comes to learning the hard way growing up, all right? Don't take life and the people who love and support you for granted. I'm gonna say that again, do not take life for granted, and don't take the people that value you and support you and love you for granted. And I'm not saying that it's a conscious behavior. I'm not saying that consciously you don't value God, you don't value the people that love you, the people that support you. I'm saying subconsciously you may overlook some things due to the hustle and the bustle of working every single day. Sometimes we could lose sight of just stopping and telling the person that we see every single day that we love and value, hey, look, I love you. Just wanted to take this time out to tell you that I appreciate you. I wanted to take this time out to tell you that I value you. I want to take the time out to count the ways of how appreciated you are, how much I actually value and appreciate you. And also when it comes to God, although consciously we love him, but taking the time out in the morning to wake up a little bit earlier, or while you're getting ready for work or whatever the case may be, school, taking time out to pray and give thanks for the life that he's given you, giving him thanks for waking you up in the morning, giving him thanks for allowing you to make it to and from your destination and while you're out and about, and giving him thanks about having food and clothing and a roof over your head, all of the things that matter. And sometimes we forget to stop and give him thanks. We could be so caught up in our life that we could forget to sometimes just stop and take time out to share appreciation to the people that love you, the people that's closest and near and dear to you, the people that add value to you, the people that support you, the people that support your dreams, the people that are there for you. I encourage you to every single day or once in a while, ever so often, to not forget to stop and take time out to say, you know what, thank you for loving me, supporting me. And of course, every single day, taking time out to give God thanks for allowing us to be here, alive, well, healthy, being on our purpose, and appreciating life in general, and taking time out to actually address it and say thank you, Father God, and thank you to all your friends and family who support you. But that's going to be the conclusion of this video, guys. Hopefully this video did not feel rushed. I took a lot of time out to do this video already, and I'm not going to lie to y'all, it did kind of get up under my skin because, oh man, I was going in. But it's cool, you know, we're here on a purpose, and I'm not going to be stopped. And I appreciate all the love and support that we get. Don't forget to lock all the way in, subscribe to the channel if you like the content that we provide. Contribute to this love muscle. I can't do it without you guys here on this Dream Drivers Legacy channel. More content on the way. And again, I appreciate all you guys, my day ones, my in-betweens, and my as of now supporters. I love and appreciate all you guys. As always, do what brings life to you. And it's a great chance that you'll bring life to whatever it is that you do. You already know. Rain, sleet, or snow, the goal is to #grow. Peace and blessings. I'll catch you guys in the next one. One love, Strain.